All right, so today started the fifth day of balance. So we had lower value, then we came back to Friday's value. We broke this high by like a tick. This is a poor high from yesterday. And we shifted the 20-day point of control up here. So if you remember what I was mentioning yesterday was that because we tried to break out of this couple day area, 2-day balance. We filled the gap, but we found buyers. So I was thinking that now we should see the top of this distribution. We got to the 70 area, but we didn't get much more above that. 72 and change was the high. And now overnight there was some, I don't want to call it a flash crash because it was not a crash, but it was a pretty big move on apparently some rumors that were not true or some news from Middle East, but it was like a huge drop, then got all bought up, and now we're back to the same spot. And just now there was a tweet from Trump, big move down, and then it quickly got bought up. So all these dips are still being bought pretty quickly. Value shifted higher, so it means that, if you see the 20-day point of control shifting, that means that we're accepting higher prices, and we're likely to see a continuation of this move. So if you look at this distribution, it looks kind of like it's not a P shape exactly, but the point of control is at the upper side of the range. So if you want to see a more balanced distribution, I measured from the point of control to this low, and I get 72.40 to correct this bit of an imbalance. Of course, this could change because we could put some more volume down here, and this kind of evens out and gets more balanced. But for now, that's what I'm looking at. I do see on the gamma chart the 7150 is it's a resistance area, which is around this 7180 and change. So these highs are resistance. If we break these highs and hold above these highs, then I'm looking for a move towards that area, towards 7240. But as long as we stay above 7090, I think the dips are still gonna be bought. If we get below that, then again, I said this a bunch of times already, but these two high volume nodes are targets, 7060 and 7078. And then the weekly pivot is also should act as support. If it doesn't, then we should revisit the 7000 area. For today, we're opening inside value, inside yesterday's range, so it's probably gonna get it's gonna be initially a little choppy, as long as we stay in this area, right? We'll see what happens at the open, what kind of open we have, but these two highs are vulnerable. So the first thing that I'll be looking at is if we run into these two highs, because we have that resistance, to see if we fail to hold above them, then I'm going to be looking for shorts into that 7162, and then see if we can sweep through yesterday's value. That's if we open around here, but if we open in here, I'm going to wait to see what this market does before I make a decision. But that would be the first scenario that I'm looking for. A move towards this high, fail to break higher, and then come back into the point of control. If we hold above it, then look for a break, and then watch for continuation. for shorts, I want to see us to be below the weekly VWAP, which is at 35 right now, 71.35. So you can see that overnight we have all this area of acceptance. So this is going to be support, but if we break it, if we stay below that weekly VWAP, then we can see a retest of these lows, and then see if we can test that low volume node at 70.90. NQ was super strong yesterday. It's holding well above last week's high, and so 26,920 is that support area to watch for. If we lose that, then move down to the 20-day point of control, which is at 26,830. Crude on that move yesterday also was ripping, tested that monthly VWAP, tested that 97 level, and then I gave it all that up. Now it's around 94. The point of control, the 20-day point of control, also shifted to 94.50. And if you zoom out a little bit, you can see that this is the distribution that we have right now, the working range. So this is 86, right below 86 to 98 is the area to watch. So right now I'm looking at this and I'm seeing, okay, well, we failed to break above this distribution. We're probably gonna move down towards this area. And just now we had some more, probably another tweet, because things are moving pretty fast. Anyway, so this market is still very headline driven, as you can see. For gold, still we have that 20-day point of control there, so still nothing changed. Still that's a magnet. And silver, silver has this 20-day point of control, but also the 90-day point of control just shifted here. So we have these two areas to watch for: 79.60 and 76. What is it? 76.60. So these are the two areas, the two magnets right now. Today we also have PMI, and we have some auctions today, and at the end of the day we have Intel earnings, SAP earnings, and next week we have FOMC. All right, that's about it for today. Good luck.